Welcome to the buyer's guide for dental curing lights. Now, traditionally what we're used to seeing is halogen lights. The problem is they're bulky, they're loud, the fan's running, and they're not really friendly to your operatory. All the newest lights are LED. One of the greatest things about LED technology is that it uses low power and runs very cool. So what this allows us to do is have a curing light that is smaller, more compact, cordless, so it can run off of batteries because it uses less power, and it doesn't need those loud, noisy fans. These things run very, very quiet. Now, what are you looking for when you're buying a curing light? Well, one of the things that they'll always show you is a measurement in milliwatts per centimeter squared. You'll see that in the 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 range. Some even go higher than that. But that's a measure of the output of the light, and it's a relative measure of how well it's going to, and quickly it's going to be able to cure the composite material. Another thing to think about is the actual angle of the light. Depending on the procedures you do, is the angle that's coming off of the little gun holder at an angle that can allow you to get to the restoration. Turns out that no matter how bright it is, unless you can get that light very close to the restoration, it's not going to cure as well. Also think about the tips that are available. Sometimes it's nice to have little tack curing tips so you could change out the larger curing tip and put on the tack curing tips for, say, for example, veneer procedures. So more than that, it's got to feel good in your hand or in your assistant's hand. Pick these things up, feel the weight, feel how it feels in your hand, make sure the trigger's in a good spot, and you can change the time very easily. You want to make sure that this thing is user-friendly because you're actually going to be using this thing very, very often. So one last thing to think about is, of course, wavelength. Most of the LEDs have a pretty concise set of wavelengths. You just want to make sure it's compatible with your favorite material. So if there's any question, you can look that up and compare it to your composite material of choice. Now, if you'd like more information on curing lights, check out the buyer's guide on Dental Compare.